Hello, everyone. I think I'm going to give you a very good productivity hack. You know, we all have lots of notes, and the best utility of the note is that we are able to retrieve the exact information we are looking at from our notes, from the pile of the notes we have in the shortest possible time. And I face this all the time, like when I'm doing work, and I don't want to waste a lot of time to Google, and I'm going to use some LLM, some Google, and a combination of my previous notes. I want the information, retrieve the information, the right information, and the exact information I'm looking for as soon as possible. That's the aim, and that increases your impact and the output you're producing. And not just in that case, sometimes you're reading research papers. For example, you're doing reading a very long blog, and you don't have the time, or perhaps you want to keep in your notes, but you need some sort of summary of that. So I came across this Google solution. It's been a while I've been using it. Offers the exact the solution of the problem I was describing earlier. So it was the best. So without wasting any further time, we're just gonna. So I'm going to show you a bit of tutorial about it, like how to use it or how I am using it. And obviously, there are better ways to do it, but the point is, like, if you're not aware of that, probably this would be helpful for you and create a value for yourself. And this video will create some value. Hopefully, this video will give you some value if you don't know about Notebook LM, especially. So without wasting any further time, let's jump right into the Notebook LM. So the solution is Notebook LM, like I mentioned, and I'm going to give a very quick tutorial how uh, can this application be used in a more effective way, or at least that's what I'm using, and probably there might be more and a better way to do it. But obviously, this is a food of thought, and I invite you to do more research and how to be more productive, and perhaps share this information as well. So that's basically Notebook LM. And if you click this try notebook, and you will get to the feature notebooks. So perhaps when you create notebooks, they show up here. So I've just weird, yeah, a lot of things. But essentially, there are some featured notebooks as well. So first, I'll show you how to create a notebook, and then will it make sense to go into that. So we started creating a one notebook, sorry, Notebook LM, not OneNote. And so for example, the best is, let's say I want to sort out a YouTube video. For example, let's see, this is a YouTube video. It's 1 hour 49, how to set and achieve massive goals. Well, we're not gonna watch it, all of that. But what we can, sorry about that. And let it do its magic. So I'm gonna make this mind map. And you can actually do video review. I don't know how long it might take, but let's see. I don't find them useful, but if somebody is a visual learner, so perhaps that's something would be of big interest for them. So it also gives us what kind of like questions you can ask based on the information it has processed. Um, so let's see again. In what ways do extreme sport foster unique relation with risk, fear, and mortality? Let's find it out. So yeah, meanwhile these are being created. We can also, while this is also being created, we can actually look into some feature notebooks. Q1 earning report for top 50. Why not? Let's read that. And look, the earning report are there. So, and there's some simple question. What are the most important trends in the energy sector? What are the most important trends? AI. Yeah. Because everybody's talking about AI. So why not? Should we wait or it takes time, but let's go back to this. So based on force, I'm not going to read all of that, but like you get the idea, you get the response, and Yes, and this is the mind map of the Huberman's video. Oh, yeah, of creating another mind map. Well, forget it. So background achievement. I don't know what it's called. I think this is the guest's name. Yeah, Alex. Goes into much detail, like you can see. Climbing culture and sports evolution. Interesting. Well, to be honest, it's definitely interesting one. I should say good content. And based on the latest cycle of the corporate earning report. So who is the bad? Can you? Okay, I can't really be bothered reading all that, but yeah, I've also got some papers. So let's see, we create another one, and this time we're going to get some papers out of that. Oh, I need to save them first. Or maybe I can get this. I think it will show up upside. These are all just random astronomy, space science papers, and I have no idea what are they, what is they all about. So let's see. Well, it will take some time. Oh, corporate earning reports have revealed. So let's go. So geopolitical tension, new trade tariffs. Well, apparently it's correct because of what's happening. But you know, it's not all about accuracy, but it's about like your productivity. And if you have to read all this, it would take a very long time, and then you can select where exactly the things you want to read, and look exactly. It tells you the where this NotebookLM is getting the information. So here we are. Oh, got it. Okay, give me summary of 50 summary of the sources in 50 words. Yeah, and maybe I can want to do a mind map. Yeah, but Notebook LM can be inaccurate. Please do double check its responses. Well, with any probabilistic LLM application, AI application in this current architecture, there's always a risk of hallucination or perhaps the information not accurate or as accurate we want, depending on the industry you're in. So that's something we need to watch out anyway, regardless of any application we're using. It's not just unique to Notebook LM. Dark matter phenomena. I don't know what is that, but whatever that is, at least we got a summary in 50 words. I have. So yeah, that's it. And if there anything I can show you, we can discover sources. So I don't have a Google Drive. Okay, I don't have anything in the Google Drive related to this. Maybe describe something. Astrophysics and rocket science, rocket engineering, future. You know. So I'm gonna search for. Let the notebook LM search for it instead of I googling and putting it manually. Obviously, if you have some specific resources, then it makes sense to add them manually. So it's massive. Wow. How are black holes being formed? Well, essentially, this is all it's about. We can also change the conversation style, analyst, guide, or custom. I want you PhD. You want shorter response? You want longer response? I want shorter response. Interesting. Well, now we know how our black hole seeds formed. Amazing. Anyways, that's it. I hope it's useful. So until then, see you later.